Very good evening and welcome to BCN News. Leading our bulletin tonight, an investigation is underway in relation to the deliberate shutdown of the national power grid last Thursday. The sudden power outage on Thursday night started from around 8 p.m. At first, in short outage intervals until around 8 p.m. when senior government officials authorized a deliberate shutdown of the national power grid. Sources from the Niue Power Corporation confirmed that senior government officials were present at the Niue powerhouse when the incident took place and found two operators both intoxicated. BCN News understands that the investigation is being conducted to find out the events that led to the need to authorize a deliberate shutdown. Expect a festive performance from the New Zealand Youth Choir tomorrow. The New Zealand Youth Choir are now on voyage from Tonga on the MS Masdam and arrives tomorrow in Niue as part of their Pacific tour to celebrate their 40th anniversary. The tour is being supported by the New Zealand High Commission and the Ministry of Social Services.
We're really delighted that the New Zealand Youth Choir will be visiting Niue for the first time. They are a world-class act. They have decided this year in their 40th anniversary to bring their tour to the Pacific. And a year ago when I spoke to the directors in Wellington, it was about how could they do that, and they decided the best way is on a cruise boat. So tomorrow they will arrive on the Masdam cruise ship, and God willing they'll be able to get off and spend the day in Niue performing. This choir has won a number of international competitions. They've toured to over 10 different destinations, including North America, Europe, Asia, Australia, of course, and to Singapore, Russia, North Korea. So they're well performed, and there is a large number of Pacific Island members in this 50 or so member choir. So yes, we're really delighted to support this tour and partner with the Ministry of Social Services, Education Department, and of course the primary school, who will be hosting them, we hope, after they get off the cruise ship for the prize giving tomorrow.
The tour will pay tribute to the important musical influence the people of the Pacific Islands have had on the choir and on New Zealand. The choir will feature our very own Tama Niue choir member Denzel Panama, who hails from the village of Tamagotonga.
They've never toured the Pacific, and they wanted, because of the influence of Pacific culture on the performances that they've got, they wanted to bring the choir to the Pacific, and so the cruise boat was the best way that they could do a number of countries. So right now I think they're in Tonga, performing in Tonga, and then they'll come across to Niue and then head back through, I think, the Cook Islands, Fiji, and back to Australia. So they've got a number of performances, and we're really delighted that we could support their performances here. So they'll be performing at the prize giving for the primary school, and then importantly they'll have a workshop in the afternoon for a number of local talents, musical groups. There's around about 11 that have registered interest, so they'll work through with them and do some performances and share performances there. And then at around about 3 o'clock, for those of you who are interested, down at the commercial centre, they will do a short presentation, singing presentation there. So that's the opportunity, and then of course they've got to get back on that boat by 4 o'clock.
The choir arrives around 10 a.m. at the Sir Roberts Wharf tomorrow. There will be special guests at the Niue Primary School annual prize giving ceremony at the Paliasi Multipurpose Hall. Afterwards, a musical workshop will be held by the choir. Local musical talents from across the island have been invited to attend and participate. To round off their tour on the Rock, New Zealand Youth Choir will do a 20 minutes performance at the Alofi Commercial Centre from 3 p.m. tomorrow. Niue High School's teaching staff will be down by 4 teachers next year. This was confirmed at the school's prize-giving ceremony on Friday last week by the principal Charles Ioane. Teachers and their employment conditions have been an ongoing issue of the Department of Education and the Ministry of Social Services, according to the Director General Gayleen Tasmania. She said that they have not yet confirmed the salary adjustments that teachers have asked for, but she encourages them to continue to push for it. She said that the teachers' pleas are being heard because the Premier's announcement in October will now see an increase to the teachers' salary of $30 per fortnight. The Director General also thanked the Government of New Zealand for the increased support to the education sector from $600,000 to $1.6 million over the next 3 years. And finally, the Niue High School athletics team returned from the New Zealand Secondary Schools National Championships competition yesterday with a bronze medal for 15-year-old Euta Fatulolo. Here's BCN student reporter Kyra Poihanga with more.
Last week, 2 teachers and 6 Niue High School athletes left Niue to participate in the New Zealand National Secondary School athletics competition. The 6 students are aged from 15 to 18 years, including Tristan Siohane, Duane Dalaisi, Kefutoa Siatanga, Euta Fatulolo, Lionel Tuana, and Hine Makaya. 15-year-old Euta Fatulolo won his first ever bronze medal in the junior category for javelin. It's also understood that 16-year-old Hine Makaya was placed 4th in the senior 18-year-olds category in the javelin competitions. Hine won gold in the juniors javelin competition last year, but this year he was put to compete in the seniors category. Kyra Poihanga for BCN News.
The Ducks Award for Niue High School this year went to an 18-year-old girl with a cash prize of $5,000 from the Niue government and a number of other prizes. BCN student reporter Georgia Tuhipa with this report.
Emu Mangatongia hails from the villages of Lakapa and Alofi, and she has been a student of Niue High School since year 7 until this year. Second place to the Ducks went to Valerie Mautama, and third place went to Regina Siohane, both girls from the village of Hakupu. The Ducks prize also includes a full scholarship to the University of the South Pacific and $5,000 from the University of Otago if she chooses to enroll at these universities. Emu told BCN News that she would like to study nursing at another New Zealand university, possibly Massey University. She plans to work as a nurse and travel a bit before returning to Niue in the future. Georgia Tuhipa for BCN News.
And that's your BCN News for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Do join us same time tomorrow. Until then, have a good evening.